Alright. Your emails aren't working? I'm sorry. Okay. Gonna do another opener. What? Am I serious right now? Oh, okay. So, welcome everybody. This is not the R Dota 2 League. This is going to be a different in-house. This is going to be the Training Grounds in-house. This is more a bit of a serious, more tight-knit community, helping everybody learn. Make sure if you want to join, if you want to learn a little bit about Dota 2, these guys seem pretty cool from what I've talked to them in a little bit. Lyrical Gangster, I added him last night, and he invited me. And as long as you're cool, you don't flame anybody, they should be cool with you playing. But let's get into the draft. My name is Trips. I'm going to be throwing this up on my YouTube. I'm broadcasting this live right now on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Trips. And that's enough of me self-promoting. Going to see the Slark as well as the Bounty Hunter being banned out. Why is that? Well, the Bounty Hunter, he's pretty decent, honestly, right now. If you get something crazy like a Blink Dagger and a Dagon, viewing party in raid call. I don't know. But if you get something like a Blink Dagger and that bounty gold is just so high right now. Slark, obviously, he's been always just such an aggressive carry. Ursa's changed to his ultimate, reducing the damage he takes by, I believe, 80%. He's been able to stomp pubs lately. This is not some super high level game as far as I know, so he could go around and stomp people. They also went ahead and removed the... I got wrecked last game. That Magnus was all over. Ember Spirit being banned out as well. I don't see him as a potential threat. He's decent, but I don't think that he is amazing right now. But on the other hand, Undying is incredible this patch right now. The change to his Tombstone zombies, as well as just the early game meta right now, he is able to snowball so hard, so incredibly hard. With a little bit of help from his team, you do something like I saw earlier, an Undying Bloodseeker Zeus, or Undying with Gyrocopter. However, the Dire go ahead and pick up the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter, why is he so good right now? Gyrocopter's had the cast point removed from his Rocket Barrage. Rocket Barrage is going to be his Q, and what this used to do was you'd be running after an enemy, and you'd hit Q, and your guy would stop for a second, and then you'd follow. Well, because they removed that, you can just run right next to somebody, and you can Rocket Barrage them. So it's upping his damage potential by so much. You think it's such a small little thing, but if you get that mixed with like Phase Boots and a little bit of stun, it's incredible. Omni Knight's pretty decent. He's a good protector, heals, a pseudo BKB. He's decent, but I don't think he's incredible right now. He just basically protects a lot of people. What is going on with this? Okay. Gyro and Undying are the new cancer spam. Yeah, definitely. As well as Lion. Lion's not cancer, but he's definitely spammed a lot. But I mean, people play what's good. In this, I am guilty as charged of a lot of people just... I don't want to play what's good. I want to play something different and be good with that, what's different. Which, yeah, you can pub stomp, but if you're trying to play for real and you're trying to like gain MMR, just play what's good. Learn what's good and learn how to play against it, really. I mean, these heroes could fall off. It's just the beginning of the patch. It's just started. I'm going to see a Lion being picked up as well. Lion we saw last game. Lion, obviously heavy nuke potential, heavy CC potential. He's very good and very item independent. All he needs is Blink Dagger, really. Stormseer being banned out, very strong mid. As well as the Shadow Fiend being banned out. Good snowball potential. As well as his ultimate is good AoE with the Gyrocopter. I believe we are in one of the same guilds, Karakai, so I just joined both of the guilds today, actually, so I bet we have not played yet together. I think he might have just checked out because I said I was streaming. Viper being banned out, and Viper's a decent pick. I don't know. He's a heavy lane dominator, and he very easily stomps on people who don't know what they're doing against him. Nyx being banned out. Nyx is a good assassin, obviously, because he's Nyx assassin. But he's good against the Lion. Lion being intellect, Nyx basically eating intellect. Intellect heroes right now. And intellect being so strong, a lot of intellect is being picked up in the games. A little bit of a slow draft going on. They're running out of time, though. So we can go ahead and talk about what I think is going to come out. Omni-Knight, they don't have a heavy stun. So I think maybe Avenge, maybe a Witch Doctor, Earthshaker, or that I was going to say. More AoE, more stuns on command. The only problem right now, though, is that they're running double melee support. So they're not going to be able to zone out the offlaner as well, depending on what they go. Have a good night, Carrot Guy. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully I can do more casting in the future. Tomorrow, maybe. I find casting very enjoyable. I get to watch what I watch every day and shout and scream about it. Alright. Keeping up with the slow draft. As far as the Radiant go, I think they're going to need someone who can punish the Gyrocopter very well. Centaur Woodrunner is going to be alright. They're going to be able to get in. If he gets that Aghanims, they're going to be able to completely avoid the Fissure. The Fissure is just not going to mean anything to them with the new Centaur ultimate, being able to pass over terrain. Let's see if I can go ahead and jump in the raid call. Excuse me, by the way. I am going to see if I can jump in the raid call and for this guild. And if I can find the raid call on my computer would help. No new picks being picked up. I am checking back and forth, so don't you worry. I need to find the raid call. Raid call. There we go. Yes. Okay, there's that. Nope. 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 Okay. I will get that raid call information. Can you see this? No, you cannot. Okay, that's good. View, where is it? Game groups. This is what I'm looking for. My game groups. And training grounds. And the raid call. Copy. And paste. Close this. Okay. I don't believe I apologize. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize that. Ooh, while I was gone, we're gonna go ahead and see the Phoenix being picked up. more AoE potential. It seems like a lot of these teams like the Wombo combo. Offlane Phoenix is what I'm guessing. So, gonna have that survivability. If she's gonna get a bunch of items, she's gonna have that tank ability. And they don't really have the attack speed yet to get rid of her egg. They have 1 range, 2 melee, and I don't see a problem with her getting the egg off really yet. Especially with the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker is going to be able to keep them from that egg with his Fissure. And if you can get a call down, if you can get like an Echo Slam call down egg, there's nothing they could do. But we're going to see a Magnus. Now, the Magnus last game, however, they were different players last game. Magnus can be very, very volatile with the Lion. Especially with the Undying. If you see a RP into a Tombstone, the Tombstone is just going to litter the ground with the zombies. And because of the way the new zombies work, it's just going to be difficult to deal with them. You can't just do a bunch of AoE damage with most things. I know there's some things that still go through it. And I'm still a little bit jaunted on the new patch. I don't know every little detail, so I do apologize. But we are learning as we're going, and I'm going to do my best, and you guys do your best to follow along. So, going to see the Phantom Assassin being banned out because the Radiant are looking for that carry. And I feel like I don't know if that would be too much of a problem. I mean, the Gyrocopter would go Monkey King Bar normally anyways. Could be worried about the attack damage. Excuse me. Could be worried about the attack damage on the Phoenix egg, but other than that, ooh, the Rikimaru. The Rikimaru. I did miss the Void Ban though. That could have been a very good... Okay. So it's going to be the support Gyrocopter and the support Omni Knight with a Riki carry. Earthshaker mid, Phoenix offlane? Is what I'm guessing. I think the Earthshaker's core. I don't know exactly where they're going to put him, but I do think he's core. And a Huskar. Okay. A little bit confusing. Huskar is going to do very, very well against all the magic damage coming out. And they don't really have an auto attacker. I mean, the Gyrocopter, yeah, he can do a lot of AoE auto attacks, but he doesn't have attack damage or attack speed steroid or anything of the sort. Other than Riki, I don't know what they're gonna do. Gonna see an Undying paused, or Undying DC. Okay, while we're going over the DC, let's go ahead and go over the teams right now. You're gonna see Lyrical Gangster on the Undying, I7 Jing, or just Jing maybe, on the Magnus, KM on the Lion, Noobs Want Boobs 2 on the Huskar, Notarum on the Centaur Warner, Frank O'Harris, or Harris, on the Rikimaru, and Fu Waru has a TA5 Earthshaker. Sliff of Mind on the Gyrocopter, Kahil JDC on the Phoenix. Oh my gosh, these names. And Lord Huntington on the Omni Knight. Lord Omni Knight. Alright. But, I don't know if we're going to see any early aggression, any extreme smoke ganks. I think so far we're just going to see the normal humdrum. A little bit of shit talking in all chat. So once again, these are not teams of players. These are just This is just an in-house league, so these are people who probably don't play with each other that much. Maybe they do. Maybe a few of them do. Ooh, the Phoenix coming around a little bit. Gonna be able to get a wraparound with a few fire spirits. Ricky is invisible as well. Can he get the rune from the Huskar? I hear somebody clattering around with a microphone. First blood up top. A little bit of a rocket barrage. Not going to be able to get the Lion. A few more auto attacks. Wow, and the heal on top. The Omni Knight is stuck up on the cliff. That heal, though, just saved the Gyrocopter's life. So, who did die? The Lion died, as well as the Earthshaker. Alright. Unfortunately, though, this Omni Knight's going to be stuck up here for at least 3 minutes. Which is honestly horrible. I don't see a way of getting this Omni Knight off. I mean, unless you have a Flying Courier, you're not going to be able to do anything. And it looks like the Dire are going to face a really hard task here. Undying, though, moving in. A few auto attacks. And a split earth. And, ooh, the Undying, honestly, he might have been able to go if they committed. But maybe there was a lack of communication going on. Very aggressive play by the Undying. Thank you, Watermelon. I will look at that message in just a bit. A little bit of an aggressive play by the Undying. But, I mean, trading yourself for the Gyrocopter carry is actually okay. It's not horrible, especially when the Omni Knight's not doing anything on the cliff over here. So sad. So sad. You can see a Ricky mid. That's something I've definitely never seen before. It's not too bad, though, because the melee Magnus, although he does have the Shockwave, so he can do a little bit of harass, he's not going to do anything crazy. He's not going to be able to push super heavily as far as the tower damage goes. Obviously, he'll be able to push waves, but this is where all the action is going to be up top, though, because this Earthshaker's going to pop a Clarity. Watermelon TV, yo Trips, it's Watermelon. What is up, dude? Thank you so much for following. It really does mean a lot. I'm looking to build some casting off of these in-houses that I just joined. So I love to play with some of these guys, but I really want to get back into my casting roots. And that's for you. That has nothing to do with the game. So let's go back into the game. Down bot. Oh, just caught it. Gonna see a double edge coming off on the Centaur. Gonna be able to take out that Phoenix, as well as a dive up top. I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything, but they will be able to pressure this Gyro out. This is a very aggressive lane up top. And unfortunately, here comes the Courier. 3 minutes with the TP for Omni Knight. Oh, Rocket Barrage. Gonna be able to take out the Lion. Are they gonna be able to take out the Undying as well? Now with the zombies and the Huskar up top, though. If he doesn't actually have enough mana, but if he mangoes just one Fissure. Oh, I thought it could have taken out both of them. It's gonna take out the Undying, but unfortunately a little bit of the burn damage. It's gonna kill the Earthshaker and the Omni Knight. Unfortunately, the Huskar honestly could just focus this Omni Knight. Omni Knight's still level 1 up here. He's afraid of the pure damage heal, but if he just kited a little bit more, he probably could have got the kill. It's not too bad, though. He did get 2 kills, I believe. It's not going to say right there, but I do believe he did get... Yeah, he has 2-0 right now. A little bit more of a Rocket Barrage and a on the Undying. Split Earth on the Gyro just to zone him out from the Huskar. A fish going up as well as the Tombstone. Gonna see, oh, another decay on the Omni Knight, but the Omni Knight heal is actually gonna take out the Undying. A few right clicks from the Huskar and the Lion are gonna take out the Omni Knight, as well as, I believe, the Gyrocopter with the flat cannon is the word I was looking for. a Fisher going on the Lion. This is an action-packed game right now. And the Pat, he wants some of the action right now. Unfortunately, the Lions, did the Lion go home? Nope. Lion's just going to regen up a little bit. And the Gyrocopter's going to make his lonely trip back home. He bought a TP. Unfortunately, his team probably didn't want to drop it for him. Although the Gyrocopter did get pushed out of lane, the Gyrocopter is doing very well in CS right now. He is way ahead of this Huskar, like incredibly ahead of this Huskar as far as CS goes. But if we take a look at the net worth, Huskar's doing pretty decent, and most of the Radiant are doing decent. This Magnus is farming very well. You're going to see an a split Earth as well as a DK on top. Going to see a rotation, though, from the Riki. The Riki accidentally cancels his TP unless he gets skewered down bot. A few of the zombies are going to chase, but that Flat Cannon's going to be able to deal with him. The split Earth with a little bit of Huskar auto attacks going to take out the Omni Knight. It's a very aggressive lane up top. Very action-packed down bot. I thought I was going to miss something, but the Phoenix is out. So let's take a look at the item builds really fast. Nothing substantial. The Huskar looks like he might go Helm of the Dominator or a Armlet. Gyrocopter's going to be picking up that Aquila, and Earthshaker's going to be picking up that Soul Ring. Soul Ring's a lot better than Mana Boots right now, as far as they did reduce the cost of Mana Boots by 100, but it's still not the best option. Soul Ring is just a very decent spell, especially for a strength hero, someone with a lot of health and a lot of health regen. So, nothing special, like I said, nothing crazy going on right now. Just a little bit of that Rocket Barrage with a Fisher is going to be able to take out the Undying once again, but a few auto attacks with a Split Earth is going to take out the Gyrocopter, and this Lion is fleeing for his life. The Magnet's coming up to save him a little bit. A few auto attacks. Ooh, the RP almost went off. Huskar's going to come in here, though, with a few right clicks, as well as a little bit of Burning Spear damage. They're going to be able to take out that Earthshaker. Over here in mid lane, Riki's coming up like, hey guys, I want to join the party, but, I mean, in all honesty, he probably should have just stayed mid for a little bit of the farm. Undying is coming mid. He probably wants that level 6. He wants a little bit of the action to stop. He wants a little bit more experience. And is this a moth? It is a moth. It looks sweet. Nothing too crazy going on anymore right now. The Dire is down by 2 kills. However, the Magnus is ahead of the Gyrocopter as far as it goes. Smokescreen. That's weird. He just got out of the smoke screen and used a skewer, as well as a little bit of a shockwave. Not going to be able to take out the Riki, though. Up top, Undying going for a decay, as well as a tombstone. The Rocket Barrage, though, turning on the Undying. The Undying, will he be able to live through this? Undying barely dies to that Gyrocopter, and as you see, an Earth Spike going to be taken out. The Earthshaker, an Earth Spike being able to take out the Earthshaker. That was weird for me to say. That's why I stopped. Okay. So it looks like Gyrocopter's going to take another walk of shame home. And that was a long TP. Riki is going to be coming up top. I don't think they saw that rotation. Riki's going to jump in, though, on this, probably this little bit of a heal. Yep, going to be pure damage. Few right clicks. Huskar goes down. Going to make the Riki magic immune just in case he, Oh. A few auto attacks and a little bit of Riki's ultimate, which I am blanking on right now. Leap Strike. That's what it is, right? Leap Strike. Blink Strike. It's some sort of strike. You'll be able to take out the Undying. Nah, I could be able to take out the Lion. They got on a tower a little bit too fast. And honestly, the Dire are dealing with this Undying pretty well. Will I be able to edit my camera settings this time? No, I will not. Okay. There's probably a hotkey for it, but I do not know it. These are things that we're going to have to pick up again once as the game goes on. Used to be decently proficient at this, just getting back into it, so bear with me. So So up top, gonna see a Fissure coming out. Huskar's going super aggressive. Gonna be able to get the ultimate off. Sending a call down on all three of the top members. They're not gonna be able to take that much damage. Omni wants to go in. Unfortunately, though, he does not understand that you cannot... Earth Spike just hitting the Riki. Riki's gonna Blink Strike over to the Lion. One more auto attack. Is he able to get it off? Yes, he's going to be able to get it off. Unfortunately, though, all these zombies on top are actually not going to do much. As well as the Fissure with the heal from Omni Knight. They're going to be able to take this out. All they need to do is clear out this Tombstone. So, there goes the Tombstone. They took a little bit of damage, but they're able to pull it together. And honestly, now they're tied. Magnus coming up here with a little bit of Shockwave. Going to be able to take out the Rikimaru. And that's all she wrote. The Dire taking... Oh! Gonna see the ultimate coming out from the Huskar, as well as a little bit of Burning Spears action. Unfortunately, the Rocket Barrage gonna be taking out the Huskar. An RP, as well as an Earth Spike taking out the Gyrocopter with a little bit more damage. Can they take out this Omni Knight? Shockwave! And actually, I do believe Omni Knight did Soul Ring right before that. So that was a little bit of his fault. Down bot. Centaur goes for the ultimate, but the Phoenix is just going to egg, and unfortunately the Centaur just doesn't have the right click for it. And one Fissure just deleting the Lion right now. And they're going to go on a chase after this Undying. A little bit of Blink Strike action. Going to go ahead and pop the Tombstone and the Flesh Golem. Can he survive? A Hadouken from the Jungle Creep. Gonna help out, but the zombies are actually gonna take out the Earthshaker. Can the zombies? Nope. Riki's gonna go ahead and finish off that Tombstone. And down bot, we actually did miss Magnus taking out the Centaur. Up top, a little bit of Burning Spears. The heal is going to keep Huskar alive. Huskar I do not see much, so Life Break and Inner Vitality. I knew that, but I had to be reminded. One more Walk of Shame for the Dire. Going to be on the Riki this time, though. Who just had that armlet? That was the Huskar. Okay. It seems a little bit fast. I'll see if I can change my settings a little bit later. So let's go ahead and take a look at more of the items. Gonna see Mana Boots on the Undying, a Blink Dagger on the Magnus, as well as he's going for the Mask of Madness, probably for more of the attack and the movement speed, just to get more positioning. Tranquil's coming on the Lion with wards. Obviously, the Huskar's gonna have the armlet, and I missed a kill on the Magnus. All right. Armlet, as well as he has a Morbid Mask, so he's looking for a little bit of that. Ooh, nice Blink Strike by the Riki. He's able to get that haste, and that's all she wrote for Lion. Gonna give the Riki a double kill. See if we can wrap this up before any more action happens. Riki is gonna go ahead and grab the Blade of Alacrity. He probably might go for the Diffusal. Life Break gonna be going down on the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter really doesn't stand a chance here. A little bit of Burning Spears, and obviously that armlet, he's not going to be able to just man-fight. Nothing too huge, a few Soul Rings, a Urn on the Phoenix, and it looks like he'll be building into a Mechanism. Ooh, a Blink Dagger actually just picked up on the Centaur, but I do not want to cover up the screen too much for a long period of time, because I am a slow talker. So, if we go ahead and take a look at the XP charts, honestly, it was favoring the Radiant, but the Dire have brought it up a little bit. There was a lot of rotation, so they probably split a lot of the experience up. However, the Radiant are leading by a little bit in gold. Nothing substantial, nothing crazy. The Riki's going to go ahead and spot out the Centaur. And a few... Oh. The Phoenix honestly leaves the Gyrocopter high and dry. Life Break on the Gyrocopter. A few right clicks on the Gyrocopter. He's going to be able to take... Oh, wow. He's going to be able to take out the Gyrocopter and the Egg. Dust going put out. They can see the Riki now. The Riki's going to try to TP away, but unfortunately, they're going to be able to get him. And what a team fight. Going to be able to take out 4 for 1, and they should be able to get this tower down bot. A little bit of commitment on the Huskar's part, and Huskar just took out the entire team. Noobs want boobs. Showing that all noobs aren't bad. So they're going to be able to take that Dire Tier 1 bot. Omni Knight thinks he can go ahead and tank this one up top. A little bit of right-click damage. I don't know if they're going to see a rotation. Going to see the Magnus up here. Is he going to be able to blink Skewer? Nope. He's... Oh, wow. RP does go through Magic Community, so there's really nothing he could have done about that. And a little bit of push away. Ooh, nice heal from Omni Knight. A little bit of fish action. And the finger! The finger! Deleted. Deleted. Quieting down a little bit. Is that a regen rune on the Centaur? Let's talk about wards for a second. So we're going to see a ward up here on the Radiant for vision. So just in case... Ooh, that's the Lurker ward. Just in case they kept rotating around. As well as a little bit of vision down here from the Dire. It's really just so that they can extend over here and not have any fear. But other than that, it doesn't really seem like they have too many wards coming out here. But we might see a Blink, gonna go ahead with the Hoof Stomp, as well as the Double Edge, leading into an Earth Spike and a Shockwave. Gonna be able to take out the Earth Shaker. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say in the South. Don't know if they actually say that, but I say it. I'm from the North, so maybe like they say in the North. A Blink, as well as the Skewer coming out on a nice call down, trying to push the team back. The Hoof Stomp actually misses. And a little bit of an awkward engagement and disengage from the Dire. Riki floating around here. He wants to come in on something. He wants probably this Lion, but if he jumps on this Lion, this Centaur is going to be all over his butt. There's a smoke screen. Going to see the RP, though, coming out on 2, as well as the Double Edge. Double Edge and the Shockwave. They're going to go ahead and activate the Stampede. A little bit of a Skewer. And did they dust him as well? I believe they dusted him. So right now the Radiant are taking charge. They're saying, alright, we have the lead. We have the team fight abilities. Although they did have a little trouble up top early on. They had a little bit of too much aggression. And the Dire will be able to clean up a few kills from them. They're taking charge right now. They're doing very well. Gyrocopter trying to find any farm that he can because he is being a little bit strangulated out of his lanes. And that's a tier 2 at 18 minutes. That was the Centaur blinks in and double edges the creep wave, probably making the Lion want to change his underwear. Blink in, hoof stomp, double edge, smoke screen, finger of death. A few right clicks. Oh, actually this Riki with a Diffusal is going to be able to take out both the Lion and the Centaur. Flesh Golem popped a believe a little bit preemptively, honestly. Ooh, but the bait. Is he going to be able to take the Undying, though? He takes out the Undying, but pays it with his life. The Riki honestly didn't do too bad. He was able to take out 3 and pay with his life. The Phoenix died to an unfortunate gank, but Riki didn't do horrible, but I do believe they might pay with a tower here. A Fisher coming out, trying to put him off a little bit, but the Magnus smells it coming. Life break going to be going on the Omni Knight. A few right clicks as well as the Burning Spears. Unfortunately, the Repel is going to be able to help him survive here. Earthshaker running away. He knows what's coming. Magnus not committing. He's going to find the Phoenix, though. They're going to have a little bit of a right-click battle. The Fire Spirit's coming out, a little bit of Shockwave, as well as the Fissure coming out. TP's coming in from the Gyrocopter. Magnus is going to skewer right over the wall. Phoenix is going to dash in. I'm sorry, dive in. And a little bit of the Solar Ray. Not going to be able to take out the Magnus. Magnus is going to be able to get away with the Invis. A Fissure going to miss. Oh, and the Magnus wants it. He wants to punish this Earthshaker real bad. He wants to put him on a cliff and say, see you later, nerd. Wow, what a very greedy... That was a very greedy RP. Mech coming out from the Undying, as well as a Hoof Stomp. A Hoof Stomp not going to be able to connect the Fissure, honestly, blocking their own team off a little bit. Earth Spike, Double Edge. Omni's trying to heal himself up here. And Ricky's doing a little bit of cleanup work. He's going to take out the Undying. The Omni honestly survives, which is crazy. Ricky's going to be able to clean up this team fight right now. Ricky's going to be taking out 4, sorry. The Dire just completely turn it around. A little bit of shit talk coming out from the Ricky, which, you know, it's well deserved. So for those of you that do not know, Ricky was part of the change to where silences do no longer reveal invisibility. So it's only going to be dust, sentries, and anything like track or amplified damage is what I was looking for. So Dire with that turnaround team fight, is he going to commit? I don't think he should. A Fissure coming out. Call down, a little bit wasted. BKB is... That's not a BKB. That is a Repel. Flat Can coming out, a little bit of a dive from the Phoenix. Honestly, the Tombstone really isn't doing too much. A nice RP from the Magnus, though. He awkward misses the Skewer, but the Shockwave is going to be doing enough damage with the zombies. And now Earthshaker's going to have to run from his life as well as the Phoenix. The Earthshaker's obviously going to go down with the Phoenix as well. Those zombies just trailing along. And Undying is going to get an Ultra return kill. Back and forth game we got going on right now. 22 minutes into the game. And we got about almost 80 kills. Not over 80 kills, but almost 80 kills. So, the Huskar is going to be able to go ahead and go and just tear apart this tower right now. As well as the Battle Fury Magnus. Well, that's an interesting one. I mean, I've seen it before, but not in a serious manner. Guardian's Greaves is going to be picked up on the Omni Knight. Very expensive item, but he feels like he needs it for his team, to help his team survive. And I feel like... Oh... The Dire's Courier went down. I did not catch where, but the Radiant are going to be doing the Roshan right now. Most likely going to be easily taking it out, but the Ricky's going to spot it out. Ricky's going to come up here trying to get something done. Going to see the Hoof Stomp. Oh, nice egg from the Phoenix. Nothing's going to be done about this egg. They're all going to scatter. Enchant Totem keeps him in place, as well as the egg going off. It's going to stun the Magnus. The Magnus actually gets out with a little bit of a haste rune, but are they going to follow up? Are they going to be able to catch this guy? Not with the blink as well. Although he's the only one that made it out. That was an incredible team fight, honestly, though. But Roche is left at half health. I feel like the Dire could clean this up. Yeah, Ricky is carrying this game right now. I don't see anyone doing anything about this Ricky. This is a very incredible game going on right now, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. Guys, YouTube guys, Twitch archives guys, everywhere that you see this. Maybe spectators going on in the game right now. But the Dire are going to go ahead and push up a little bit. Going to see a TP coming in from the Centaur. Nothing too extreme. A few pings coming out saying, hey, Phoenix. I think the Phoenix was actually pinging saying, hey, I stacked this for you guys. And they're going to find the half-health Roche. I don't know if Phoenix... Oh, it's Riki. Riki can definitely do this. The Phoenix just needs to tank a little bit. But the Fire Spirit's slowing down Roche's attack animation. A little bit of Rocket Barrage, and Roche is saying, hey guys, stop it. I'm going to pound the ground. It'd be funny if he took out the Phoenix. So, Riki going to be picking up the Aegis of the Immortal. And he's actually going for the SNY with a little bit of... Centaur going to be popping the Stampede. The Gyro actually got off the call down, but I don't think it's going to do too much. Egg coming out from the Phoenix, however, with a little bit of right-click damage, going to be dead. So 2 down for the Dire. They still have the Aegis on the Riki. They popped the Dust. The Riki's going to get found out. A little bit of Blink Strike trying to juke him out, but the Aegis is going to be popped. However, they're not going to have a second Dust. They're going to have a Sentry Ward, though. Oh, they do have a second Dust. Riki does try to defusel the dust off of himself. Unfortunately, he was just trapped. So, a little bit of flub from the Dire. Life Break the Creep. It's not that long of a cooldown. Guardian's Greave's going to be popped on the Omni Knight. That's Omni Knight. Omni Knight doesn't have that. Who has that? Is it the Lion? No. Oh, it's the Undying, I'm sorry. So SNY picked up on the Gyro, as well as the Helm of the Dominator. He's had that for a little bit. Almost have the SNY. Actually, he's not going SNY. He's in between items right now on the Riki. I think Riki's flubbing this a little bit. He's like in between a BKB and a Manta. Huskar going to be go ahead and picking up that Heaven's Halberd. It's actually going to help decent amount with the Riki, because he's already immune to a whole bunch of magic damage, and with that evasion, unless Riki's Hope Stop coming out on the Omni Knight, Call Down going to be coming out on the Centaur, a little bit of a Rocket Barrage, but Centaur is going to pop the Stampede. Nice disengage. So he paid an ult for an ult. Nobody died. Do believe, yep, I heard a Guardian's Greave go off on the Undying, and it looks like they're going to try to re-engage. They're going to try to set up an RP for this this Magnus. If you right-clicks, Hoof Stomp's going to go ahead and miss, though. I think they're just trying to bait and set up and give vision for this Magnus. Magnus throwing around a little bit. Ooh. Gonna see a DK. Nothing too exciting, though. I realize I say decay like DK, like Dragon King or Dragon Knight, but I'm over it. Honestly, I feel like this is almost anybody's game right now. I'm tired. Excuse me. Life break going on in the Omni Knight, as well as a repel, though. Gonna save his life. Call down coming out, as well as an Echo Slam. I don't believe the Echo Slam caught more than one. Centaur's going to pop the Stampede, but is it going to do much? Guardian's Greaves popped, as well as an RP. The RP is going to catch two, and the Egg coming out. The Egg's actually going to go through, but the Phoenix might... Nope, the Phoenix is going to be able to dive out. The Riki is going to be able to get a few right clicks, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Dust going out, as well as... So the zombie can see him. Life break on the Riki. A few burning spears. And this Huskar just is not going to give up on the Riki. He's just going to man fight him, and there's nothing the Riki can do about it. A dive coming out on the Magnus. There's nobody alive, Magnus. I think he might have just been buying stuff from the shop, maybe? Hmm. Earthshaker being the only one up right now. He's going to blink in, enchant totem, Fissure, but he's not going to be able to do anything to this Huskar. He's trying to man fight, but or maybe even just hold him off, but there's not much he can do as well as this. He's going to get a call down though, but honestly, I feel like he might burn to death. Yep, he's going to burn to death, and that could be all she wrote for the Dire. I mean, no, the Omni Knight's gonna be able to push out the Huskar, but once that... Ooh, wow. Okay. Omni OP. All they did was they get a tier 3 and a ranged Rax. Let's see a Flesh Golem come out as well as a Tombstone with the Solar Ray, but Phoenix is just not doing anything. Phoenix, you might die. What? Oh, that was a Magnus over here. Ricky gonna take out this Magnus. Is gonna go for the line as well. A Fissure coming out. That confused me. It was an Earth Spike that stunned the Ricky. It looked like the Fissure stunned the Ricky. So the Dire is able to hold it off once again. This is kind of like a back and forth, and there's a gem on the ground. How do I do this? Nope, not that one. This one. There's a gem on the ground, and they're going to send their courier after it. So the Ricky actually did end up picking up the Manta Style, and he's looking to pick up a BKB right now, but all he needs is the recipe from base. Oh, the courier is actually looking to spot out wards with the gem on it. Nice. It's actually a really smart idea. I'm surprised I didn't notice this one. This one right there. I don't know if other spectators can see that. Okay, so a little bit of a pause in the action. I'm checking to see something if there was any way to see spectator numbers. So we're going to see a 7.5k gold lead from the Dire, the Radiant, as well as just about the same as in XP. So the Radiant are ahead. The Dire do not have any of their tier 2s up, as well as they do not own any of the Radiant's tier 2s. So they're going to have to win a little bit of a team fight here to get anything accomplished. There are so many of these pets. Centaur. I think it's actually just Centaur. Shaker. Oh, and Huskar. Call down coming out on Dying. Might not make it through. Gonna see an RP coming out as well. A few right clicks. Life break coming out on. And I just blanked. Hoof Stomp coming out on the Omni Knight, and a few right clicks as well as the Huskar burning spears. The Omni Knight's going to try to heal, and actually it might make it out. So the Omni Knight made it out, and the Phoenix is going to say goodbye, never mind. But a Hoof Stomp, as well as a few right clicks, just isn't going to save him. We might see a decent push here from the Radiant. If the Radiant could get this melee next, they could secure one leg of their win. It's not obviously definite, but it is. I mean, you're putting the first nail in the coffin. Fissure coming out just to push him off a little bit until the Gyrocopter can get back up in 1 second. Few right clicks, but the Ricky's going to go ahead and buy back. It's a very expensive defense. Although the Ricky does have decently, he is decent farmed. He does have his core items. I don't understand the Manta, but I think my body's trying to tell me, go to bed, but I can't, body. I'm watching Dota. So, while we have a little bit of this pause, let's go ahead and look at the items. Gonna see a Guardian's Greaves as well as a Glimmer Cape coming out on the Undying. Monkey King Bar and the Battle Fury for Magnus, a Force Staff, as well as a Blink Dagger on the Lion, Heaven's Halbert, and a Armlet for the Huskar. Centaur does have that Aghanims. I don't know if they have used that exceptionally well. Nothing extreme that I had noticed. Ricky doing a little bit of scouting here. Nobody has any... Ooh, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, Earthshaker's dead. Earthshaker tried to follow Ricky into something that he could have made, but... Oh, the Ricky is actually sitting right on top of a ward. Going to be able to take out the courier and pop his BKB, but is there really anything he can do past that? A little bit of juking. Call down's going to go ahead, and there we go. That we see the we see the Aghanims. Magnus not going to be able to make it over, but he does make the blink. Hoof Stomp, another Sentry Ward going down, and Double Edge with a Life Break. Life Break was a little bit overkill, but yeah. And Ricky not having a buyback, that's definitely going to be a Rax. Gonna see a life break on the repelled Gyrocopter, so no damage is actually gonna go through. Guardian Greaves going on all of the Radiant team. Nice! Echo Slam! Goes for a Fisher. I don't believe he made it. The call down's gonna do a lot of damage actually. As well as the egg coming out. There's no one to handle this egg. Both the Centaur and the Undying try to man-fight the egg, but there's nothing they can do. Life Break coming out on the Gyrocopter right now. The Huskar just dies. But the Gyrocopter goes down as well. Honestly, not too horrible. 3 for 3, as well as they got a melee Rax. I hate to say it, but that was definitely in favor of the Radiant. So if you can look at anything else going on right now. Gyrocopter definitely topping the last hits chart, but he is way ahead of the rest of his team. While Ricky might be doing well in the kills department, he has almost no last hits. At 37 minutes, he's not even topping 100 hits. Phoenix is going Radiance. That's a new one. I mean, I get it because of the mischance. I do believe actually that also does go through egg. So while they're attacking the egg, they will have a mischance. Oh. Are they actually calling GG? Remember, this isn't a team game. This is just an in-house. So, a little bit of a disagreement coming out on on the diet. But while I'm getting a little bit confused on what's going on where the game is going and why they called GG, the Radiant is going to be able to pick up the Roshan. Magnus using next level techniques to fire the jungle. That's a sweet set. Okay. I don't disagree with the. It's a little bit expensive. Isn't it Dive? Icarus Dive. Yep, Icarus Dive. Well, it looks like Ricky is tired of his team, and he is going to just run down to the bottom lane. And it looks like definitely Ricky's given up on his team, and the Radiant are just going to go ahead and end the game. Going to go ahead and finish off these racks. Life break coming out as well as an egg, but if the Radiant focus, let's see. Yes, it does work. It does definitely work. The Radiant's, I mean, it's expensive as hell, but it does definitely work an egg, and if that's all that you use to kill the egg, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, if you can obtain it, I mean, they're losing the game, but Echo Slam coming out, and this is just a little bit of a kill party here, guys, so nothing crazy to cast, no big team fights. This is just Radiant winning, and a little bit of saltiness coming out on the Dire. But that is going to be the end of Game 1. I don't know if there will be further games, but that was the training grounds. Go ahead and add Lyrical Gangster if anyone who watches this would like to join the guild.
So that sucked.
A little bit.